Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Amit, and in today's video I am taking a little trip to a place that I used to call home a long time ago. For those who've been following my channel, you know I've been living in Canada for a little bit, and I've also been kind of living in Singapore for a while, but currently I am going back to visit my hometown in USA. You'll find out very soon where this place is, but all I can say is that you guys are coming along as well, and we're going to be talking about my 7-month update from there.
You guys know now. Of course you know. I'll see you guys there. Let's go!
New York, you were absolutely right. I was born and raised in New York, and I'm back on the side to meet some family and friends and hang out, as well talk about my new 7-month update and the hair transplant that I got from Turkey. I'm currently in Jersey side right now, which is why we're getting the view of New York on this side, but we're going to be heading over there in a little bit. So let's go!
Okay, I think that's enough of New York for right now. You guys came here to see the 7-month update, so I'm going to give it to you. I just thought I'd give you guys a little treat of my adventures of the past couple of days. I did film a little bit more of New York, but I'll leave that at the end of the video. But for now, let's talk about the 7-month update. Those who are new and have stumbled upon this video thinking that it's a travel video, it is partly a travel video, but it's also talking about my 7th-month update of the hair transplant that I got. I got my hair transplant from Istanbul, Turkey, from Vera Clinic, and I've been posting up videos on this channel mainly about my journey from the start when I got the hair transplant about 7 months ago up until today, and periodically through the months I've been posting updates. I've also been providing a lot of tips for someone who's looking to get a hair transplant or for somebody who has already gotten a hair transplant. So if these type of things interest you, and if you're just interested in watching my journey to get a full head of hair, definitely do consider liking and subscribing to these videos and my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I love more people to tag along and see how much hair is actually growing, because, you know, quite frankly, a lot has been growing. So let's jump right into this update. So as you know, I've been running around, traveling, doing different things. I even got a haircut recently. If you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. I've just been moving around all day, and work's also been keeping me busy, but at the end of the day, I am still tracking how well my hair is growing throughout this past month. Truthfully, I didn't think that since the 6th month much more would be growing, but you know, to be honest, I see a lot more density keep popping up bit by bit, day by day, and it's insane, because when I looked at my 6th month, and I was pretty satisfied at how much hair has grown, and now look at it, it looks like it's a full head of proper hair on my head. But as we all know, the crown is still empty, and I'm due to expect it to go for a second hair transplant in Turkey with the same clinic that I went to previously. I did get an FUE hair transplant from Vera Clinic, and I had 6,100 grafts extracted from my donor area and placed onto my hairline and mid-scalp. Initially when I got there, I had planned to get the full coverage done, but the doctor advised me that it's better I get the hairline and the mid-scalp done because my hair loss was quite severe, and because of that, I decided to wait on the crown and come back for a second session. For the most part, they did do a great job for my procedure. I have had my own thoughts about them. I have a video also talking about them with my honest review. Definitely check that one out as well. But overall, you know, they are a great clinic. There were some interesting reservations I had about them, but at the end of the day, you know, the results have proven, and as much as you want to talk down on clinic, if your results are there, you can't really say much bad about them, you know? So next up, I'll be showing you guys very quickly, as I've been showing in every monthly update so far, the 360 view of my entire head, which we can see the hairline, the mid-scalp, the crown, as well as the donor area. So here I am looking awkwardly at the camera as usual, but more importantly, check out that hairline. The front of my head is looking great so far, and it can only get better from here. Now we see the sides, and you can see that my donor area is looking pretty good and healthy. And because I'm keeping my hair out longer on the sides, there are no visible scars. The back of my donor area is pretty much the same. And if you haven't already noticed, my crown is, yes, you guessed it, still empty. Now you can see that I'm running my fingers through the back of my donor area, and you can still see that there are no visible scars here. And the other side is mostly up the same. Here's the top of my head with my hand running through it. See how the hair is looking nice and thick, and it can only get thicker from here. That's what she said. And lastly, just a quick roundup of what it's looking like from a further angle. Alright, now I'll show you an update of my hairline. You can really see from here that the hairline is coming in very nicely. It has been for the last few months, but I can personally start to notice that it's looking more and more natural as the days go by. From what I know, Vera Clinic takes a lot of pride in making sure that their hairlines look as natural as possible, and I'm glad mine is turning out that way as well. Next up, I will be showing you guys a monthly update of the top of my head from the first month up until the 7th month and pictures that I've taken over the course of these 7 months. Here's month 1, where there's a lot of pimples, shock loss, and redness. Not a great time. Month 2 is where I saw even more shock loss, which made me doubt everything even more. Month 3 is where I started to see some hair growing, so I didn't lose too much hope. But month 4 is really where I started seeing much more hair growth. Followed by month 5, and it was another month of rapid growth. Month 6 is where you can see much more density had filled in. And currently in month 7, it looks even thicker now. Now, as you can see, there has been a lot of growth throughout this 7-month process, and I'm quite excited to see how much more is going to keep growing. But one cool thing throughout this entire procedure is that I've been seeing some tiny hairs growing on my crown. It's insane to me because I remember distinctly that in the past 4 or 5 years, I've never seen this much of hair grow out of my crown. I do give it full credit to the aftercare that I've been taking, which is Minoxodil together with finasteride, and I think both of those work together hand in hand to be able to promote some sort of hair growth. I can't say it's 100% proven for me, but like I do see tiny bits of hair pop up, and I'm like, hey, I never had that before. That's new. And again, these are baby steps, and I don't expect a full head of hair growing back in my crown anytime soon, but it's interesting to see. Who knows if by the time I go for a second hair transplant and my crown area starts to grow back suddenly and magically, maybe I won't need a second hair transplant. But based off of these results so far, I definitely will consider it. I also wanted to show you guys what my hair kind of looks like after a workout, mainly because whenever I go to the gym, I always wear a hat, and people keep saying, oh, when can you wear a hat? Should you wear a hat when you go out? 7 months later, it's totally fine to wear a hat, but in any case, I still have my crown empty. It's still a little hard for me to just walk outside just like this, so I usually do wear a hat if I have to go out or I put fibers, but for the gym, I just wear a hat. But I did want to show you guys what my hair looks like usually after a workout and how much it affects my current situation. Speaking of second hair transplants, if you've been following this channel, you know I've been pretty adamant about getting a second one. As the days go by and as the months go by, in fact, I'm even more confident that I know a second one would be a great idea. I think that overall my hair is looking really good, and it's brought back so much confidence in myself. I just want to go and get the job finished. I am planning to probably do it maybe next year, sometime in February or March. That would be my 1 year mark for my first hair transplant, and I think that would be a good time to maybe take that leap of faith and go again for the second time. There's a lot of things coming up for me as well. You'll probably find out in the next couple of videos, but I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are still following me along by then to see me go through this all over again, and hopefully we see the differences. Maybe I'll get more hair on my head, or maybe I'll lose some. I mean, obviously I hope I won't lose some, but we never know. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I think that's about it for today's video. Not too much information, but more of the same, but it's good to kind of see the progression along the way. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy these random videos of me popping up in a different city and taking you guys around for a little bit, or if you guys want to see anything else in particular, hit me up in the comments below and I'll figure out a way to make it happen. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of the remaining of my New York trip. Definitely stick around for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit those bell notifications. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Walking the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's quite the view.